There he is, PC4, Harry Crowell. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, my guys? It's great talking to you guys again.
Absolutely. First and foremost, it's great to see you once again out there competing at the Masters. But nice performance today. 3 games north of plus 240. Tell us a little bit about how you were able to take advantage of the good pairs out there on the way to a nice opening 5-game block.
It's funny. I was talking with Martin Larson before we started, and a good cross is everything in this tournament, to be honest with you, because pair to pair in this building is very difficult. So kind of watching him the first game, I actually kind of read off of him. Just happened to get in the right bowling ball for a couple games there, and then game 3 I kind of give away some pins, but then I went down to the loan of the house where the fronts hook a little bit more and was able to use that to my advantage and get into a bowling ball that allowed me to kind of get some score there and feel pretty consistent pair to pair, which is everything in this tournament.
So, Perry, we talked a little bit with some of the players about the strategy for the righties. Was the strategy for you to start a little further to the right? I mean, obviously, everybody moves left as the block goes on, but did you want to try to stay away from the inconsistency and the topography out on the gutter and start a little bit further left, or did you start right and then just jump left when you saw it kind of settle down a little bit?
I kind of looked at the gutter to start. I tried to make an urethane look okay, but I couldn't get it to be consistent during practice yesterday and even the first 2 shots today with it. So I just abandoned from the get-go. Because urethane in the past, like Team USA trials, looks pretty good. But, today the pattern they have out here at the 2-2s, they go 20 feet or so. I kind of decided to kind of get away from that and use a little more angle to create holds with bowling balls. I threw the brand new Columbia 300 speed. That kind of gave me a good look. Able to kind of control the flat part of the lane and then get into another bowling ball that allowed me to kind of get some score there towards the end. But yeah, for the most part, though, I mean, creating angle when they're kind of flat is how you create holds. So I try to just use that to my advantage and kind of stay away from the urethane because some guys still threw urethane. So I mean, some pairs like game 2, I hit that a little bit, but for the most part, though, just kind of getting left and chasing my ball reaction was ideal.
I don't want to jump ahead too far. Obviously, great bowling today. You got fresh again tomorrow, then you bowl on the burn on day 3. Just looking ahead based on where you finished and where you saw some other players around you finishing, how do you think and expect the burn might play? And obviously, we'll get a chance to see it coming up next for the first time. But for you, again, not trying to look ahead, but I know obviously thinking ahead is very important from a strategic perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, this is a hard tournament. I still got 10 games left to make the top 63, and that's just my goal, honestly. It doesn't really matter if you're first or 63rd because at the end of the day, you're just trying to get to the bracket and get into a 3-game match. For the most part, though, just trying to stay in a good frame of mind and knowing that they're going to be difficult, for the most part. But, as the burn gets there, I know that my burn is going to be probably the worst out of all of them just because – as they get flatter and flatter, as they rerun them, people are going to start to play further left and get there. So, towards the end, honestly, I'm going to have a bowling ball that I'm going to try to get the gutter to look okay if I have to do that, last ditch. But for the most part, though, just trying to just take it one game at a time.
All right, Perry. Well, we want to thank you for joining us here on Bowl TV. Once again, a great performance out of the gates here at the USBC Masters. We won't see you on the lanes now for a little bit, so hopefully you get to enjoy a little bit of time in Vegas there as you get ready for round 2 tomorrow night. But thank you again, as always, for joining us. Good sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys. It's always a good thing to talk to you guys. Hopefully I continue to do so and good things happen. But we're going to take it one game at a time. I'm going to enjoy it for the rest of the day. Then once you're ready to go to bed tonight, then it's reset for tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, Perry, thank you again, and we will talk to you soon.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Good luck.
Thanks.